Are you able to see now?
Yes, yes, now it's clear.
So what is data analytics? Any idea?
Uh, Combined a large volume of data in a simplified version, we can say it data analytics.
Yeah. Data analytics is the process of extracting or discovering useful information which can help in business decision making. Suppose if we have a TV washing machine sales business, how do we know in which branch we need to increase the stock, in which branch we need to decrease the stock? How do we know all these things?
By extracting the data and working on that.
Yeah, we need to take at least recent 3 months or 4 months data and we need to analyze. Just by looking at yesterday's and today's data, we cannot come to any conclusion.
Yeah, following that, we can say quarter-wise trends.
Yeah. Suppose if I have multiple branches in my business, in one branch sales is high, in another branch sales is less. In which case we need planning, which case we need action plan.
Repeat
Do we
again.
need uh,
Please repeat it again.
do we need planning when sales is less or when sales is high?
In both cases,
Yeah. If sales is more in a branch, for example, we need to increase the collection so that we will get more business and more profits. If
correct.
sales is less in a branch, we have to try to increase the sales by giving discounts, free gifts, offers, promotions.
Mhm.
Okay. So in both cases, we need action plan. What is Power BI? Power BI is one of the most popular data visualization and data analysis tool from Microsoft. Okay. Power BI takes input data from different data sources, different types of files and databases, as you can see in the diagram. Power BI is taking data from Microsoft Excel, Microsoft Access, SQL Server. Like that, it can take data from different types of sources and produce reports. So in this Power BI course, we are covering all topics of Power BI, DAX, Power Query, Power BI Service, SQL, projects, revision class for interview, and other things are optional. If you want Python, you can add Python. If you want Tableau, you can add Tableau. Those things are optional.
Okay, that can be added through the Power BI only, or that is separate.
No, no, that is separate. Power BI
Okay.
tool is separate, Python is separate. Are you interested in Python also?
Not yet. Actually, we were in. I mean, I'm interested in Power BI only so far.
Okay, okay.
So if things went well with the Power BI, then I might opt for the other courses as well.
Okay, okay. Sure, sure. So I have genuine experience of 15 years in software development and training. Currently, I'm giving training to corporate companies also in Hyderabad, like Captivate Softech Madhapur, SSI Madhapur, Petro Pharmacy, Saint Joseph Degree College, Ras Global Services Mumbai. All these companies and institutes I'm giving training. I worked in Accenture, Wipro, and Thales companies as a team lead. I will give hands-on training with practical examples and practical scenarios. In each class, I will highlight interview point of view, questions and concepts. Okay. And also I will help in resume preparation.
Okay.
See, one thing I want to clearly say is everyday class, we don't go through slides like this. Everyday class will be a practical class. Everyday class, you will open Power BI, you will open SQL Server and work on practical examples. Okay. Only in today's first class, I am showing some slides. Even today's first class also, after the slides, I will show you practical example. So in this slide, I am showing you the sequence of activities we will follow for creating visualizations using Power BI Desktop. Left side, you can see different types of files and databases. Do you have idea what is a database?
Database, like we can say, like one, you can say that we store the data in SharePoint from, I work in S&P Global, and we have 5 offices across India. So,
Okay.
and all the data are, centralized in our Hyderabad branch. So we can say, like it's a database over there, and from there, we used to populate the informations to the higher management.
Okay.
I don't know. I might be correct or wrong also.
Yeah, yeah. Something nearer to that. Database, yes, as you said, use it to store data. I think Rajit and Ahmad Ali also joined. As you said, database is a collection of data. Database contains multiple tables, and each table contains columns and rows of data. So I have given a product table example here. In this product table, how many rows we have? Any of you?
7.
7 rows.
7 rows. Each horizontal line is a row. And these three product ID, name, and
Yeah.
price are the column headings, columns. Okay.
Sir, how is the job market for Power BI or Tableau analyst?
Yeah, we will come to that. Yes, job
Okay,
market is definitely good for Power BI and SQL. But nowadays companies are asking multiple skills,
correct. So
not
that
one
is why
skill
I
or
have joined. I'm interested to join. Learn Power BI because I am from a cloud security background, and I
Mhm.
would like to upskill or cross skill to learn any data visualization tool, either Power BI or Tableau. So that is the reason I'm here.
Okay. Manoj, ah?
Yes.
Okay. See. Suppose if we have
Uh, you
90 jobs,
you
if we have
mentioned that
90 jobs,
they're asking for multiple skills. What kind of other skills they're looking for
that
in
is
relation with Power BI?
that is what exactly I'm telling. Look at this slide. So if you have suppose 90 jobs in Power BI data analytics, SQL is compulsory for any software technology, any job. Okay. If you learn Power BI with SQL, Power BI SQL, out of 90, you can only apply for 50 jobs. If you learn Power BI, SQL, Python, SQL, I am not repeating every time because SQL is compulsory for any job, any technology. Power BI, SQL, Python, if you learn, you can apply up to 80 jobs out of 90. If you learn Power BI, SQL plus Tableau, you can apply up to 60 jobs out of 90.
So
So
we
Power
can
BI
say that
related,
Power BI is like MS Excel. So these days, without MS Office, you can't operate in any other job. So it's like you're telling that it's a similar format.
no, without Power BI also you can apply jobs. This is we are speaking about Power BI related data analytics jobs. There are jobs on only Python also. Only Python also you can apply for jobs. But if you are looking for a Power BI data analytics related career, this is the combinations people are asking. Along with the Power BI SQL, Some companies are asking Python, not some many companies. Some companies are asking Tableau also, like that. So how to apply for all 90 jobs? That means all you have to learn. Power BI, SQL, Tableau, Python. If you learn all four, you can apply all related jobs, all 90 jobs. Is this clear?
Yes, yes, go ahead.
Manoj, is this clear? Manoj only
Yes,
reply
sir.
now.
Yes.
Okay. So in this slide, I am showing the sequence of activities we will follow for creating visualizations. So I am telling first step. First step, even before going to Power BI, you need to verify the data at the source level using SQL. Second step, there is a Power Query editor in Power BI. Using Power Query editor, we will edit the data as per our project requirement. And third step, we need to create relations between the tables. We understand what is a database, what is a table and all. What is the relation between tables? Any of you? What is the relation between tables? Manoj, Prem, or any other?
Tables, we
Dolly,
can say
Ravi.
the data, it's raw data.
Relation means raw data.
Not sure.
No. Relation means connection based on the dependency. Wherever there is a dependency between two tables, we will connect those two tables. Example, I will give an example. I have a customer data table and sales data table. So customer and data and sales data, do you think both are related or not? Is there any dependency or not between customer and sales?
Yes, yes, there are.
Compulsory, right? Because of customer only, we are getting sales. So like that, we will identify dependencies, and wherever there is a dependency, we should connect with a relation. Customer and sales is one example. Next, there is a DAX language in Power BI. DAX contains lot of functions and operators. Using DAX functions, we can implement any kind of calculations we need for our project. Okay, example, if you are working in banking project, what kind of calculations we do in banking? Banking, what we will do? 5 years loan,
Banking,
how much is EMI? 6 years loan, how much is EMI? Right? Interest calculations
yeah,
for
rate of
simple interest,
interest.
hmm, compound interest, simple interest, all those things. So depending on the project, there will be different types of calculations. Actually, creating visualization. Visualization means bar charts, pie charts, displaying. Visualization means displaying. The displaying bar chart or pie chart is the last and easiest step. You can display pie chart. If I give data, you can display pie chart now also without training. So, but before that, these four steps are more important, and these four steps needs more knowledge and practice. Are these steps clear? Do you have any questions in this?
So far, no questions.
Okay. So once if data is loaded into Power BI, maybe from SQL data or Excel data or a text file, once if data is loaded, we can create different types of visualizations using Power BI. Let us see in the tool. This is Power BI tool. Right side, you can see different types of visualization icons like column chart, bar chart, line chart, area chart, ribbon chart, pie chart, etc. Left side, you can see report window icon, data window icon, relationships or data model icon. If you want to load data, there are menu options available. If you want to load Excel data, there is Excel option. If you want to load SQL data, there is SQL option. So let us click on Excel option. I have a sample Excel data. It is loading data. After loading the data, right side it will display the list of columns. See, these are the list of columns from the my Excel file. Left side, if you click on the data window icon, you can see the data also. This is the data just now we loaded from Excel file. Let us see some examples. If you want to create a table report, click on the table. You can add whatever the columns you want in the employee ID, department, first name, last name, salary. This is a plain and simple but one of the best reports even today also. After inventing a lot of graphics also, without table report there is no project. So you can add whatever the columns you want in the table report. This is a very plain and you can
Sir,
apply format.
this is similar to pivot table.
No, this is a simple table. No pivot calculations.
Okay.
Could you please
This is
repeat what you said about report table? Report table. Can you say that again, please?
table means see even you have seen in Excel also, right? It will you will add a list of columns and data below
No, you
each
said
column.
something about table reports. Something you said.
Yeah, I am telling this is the best report and compulsory required for every project. Even though we have a lot of interesting graphics,
Okay.
you can without table report there is no project even today also. This is simplest and but compulsory in every
So
project.
table report just shows the data of the table as it is.
Yes, not one table, from the combination of tables, combination of
Okay.
data sources. You can combine multiple data sources, multiple tables, and you can
Okay.
display summary of whatever you want.
Okay.
Yeah,
And we can
showing
also do the drill down effect also on this, like a data drill down.
drill down. We cannot do in a single table in Power BI. Using
Hmm.
multiple tables, you can do. Yeah, suppose if you click on some
Yeah.
Umesh related data, you can display on some other visualization.
Okay.
Like that, you can do. That is available. Okay, and you can apply formatting, styling.
The source file, Excel file, contains a lot of rows and columns, and now here in the Power BI, you have just selected whatever the data which we require to analyze or create the visualization. Is my understanding
Yes,
correct?
yes. Whatever the
Okay.
Sir,
required columns for your report, you will select.
sir, do we have any such option like we have in pivot table? Like if you want to, unfiltered some of things, like how we do in pivot table, like
Yes, all
is
features.
that option?
All those features available in Power BI. You can do more
Like for
easily also.
example,
So where you
yeah,
did pivot table in Excel, or which tool you used?
in Excel only, sir. I'm using in Excel.
Uh,
What
you
I
can do
want to
more
do,
easily here. All those.
yeah, that's good thing. Like from your table that what you have showed just now, if I want
Mm.
to unfilter some customer, like I don't want to see that customer in my table, how we can do that way?
Yeah,
Could you please show?
can go to the filter and if I don't want this brown,
Okay,
unselect this brown.
okay,
Okay. Another way is you can write a condition without seeing a list. So first name is not brown.
okay,
First name is not brown means brown related data will not appear. Now also it is gone. So you can like a condition like this. You can write a condition like this, or you can simply go to the basic filtering and select from the list. Here also you can do
okay.
selection. Okay. So if you want to create bar chart, you can create bar chart. See, Power BI work means not only displaying table or bar chart. See, if somebody give you data and ask you to, if your work is just displaying, how much time it is taking? Minutes only. But as I told in this slide, your displaying part is the least work. Main work in Power BI project will be calculating required values for your project. As per your requirements, you have to calculate all the necessary values. After calculating, the calculated values you have to show in the report, not the basic data. Displaying part will you can do. Any graphics is easily you can do now also without training also. So you can create area chart, you can create ribbon chart, you can create tree map, anything you can create. This is a tree map, and you can create a pie chart. Okay. So I told there is a Power Query editor, right, for editing the data. This is Power BI main window. If you want to open Power Query editor, click on the transform data. The purpose of Power Query editor is you can edit the data as per your project requirement. You need not write any program or you need not write any code. There are lot of menu options which are useful for your data editing. Just by clicking the menu options, you can do the editing. You can select columns, you can select rows, you can remove rows, you can do sorting, you can split column, you can merge columns, you can do grouping, aggregations, you can replace values, you can change data types. All kinds of editing you can do without writing any code. Let us see one example. I am taking a car column. So in Excel you need to write formula, right? Here using Power Query without any formula, just by clicking menus you can do that. Suppose if I want to split first two characters in the column, first two characters, click on the split column, number of characters. Number of characters I am giving 2. Click OK. See like this. In every value, first two characters are splitted. Like this. Just by clicking menu, you can do editing.
We have this same option in Excel called text to column. Like if we have uh, a series of data with some hyphens or some spaces, that also
Mhm.
we can segregate, sir.
Yeah, in Excel also it may be there because in Power BI, Power Query, there will be more features, but in Excel
Yeah.
also some of the features are available in Excel also.
Okay, fine.
Split column option do we have in Excel?
Text to column we have called in data. If you go in data type
Okay.
on the top,
Text to
we can
columns.
use
Yeah. Okay.
yeah,
Yeah. Yes.
yeah.
So this is used when you have a big
Like
data.
we have
Sometimes
such options like
column
based on
separation. We don't get column separation in the source data. So if data is like this, you can split into
yes,
multiple columns using text to columns.
based on the spaces or based on any particular
Delimited.
alphabet. Yeah.
Mm. Colon.
So,
It can be space, comma separated or colon separated.
yes, exactly. So one more thing I want to know, like because since I'm from a retail background, so like if I
Which
want to
which
check
background?
retail,
What background
retail,
you have? ETL.
retail,
Okay. Retail.
retail,
Okay.
retail,
Okay. Your voice is not
jewelry.
clear. Okay.
Sorry,
Yeah.
diamond
Tell me.
jewelry retail. Like if I want to see some store, some location sales or some customer sales comparison,
Yeah.
like you have shown in the table there. Like if I want to check it for 2 years, month on month, how much I have done for a particular customer or from a particular stores, how we put against each other. Like this year
Yeah.
2023 versus 2024, then months Jan to Jan, 2024 Jan and 2024, 2023 Jan, like how we see against each other. Like if I have data, in this
Mm.
Excel or what we are uploading, what we are
Mm.
linking to our Power BI,
Mm.
how we can
Mhm.
make it against each other. Like, is that possible?
Yes, it is possible. How means you have to learn all this Power BI functions and you have to write expressions for that.
Okay,
After learning Power BI functions, DAX, you can do that.
okay.
Okay.
Is it different from Excel, sir? How is Power BI
Mm.
different from Excel?
Yeah, much different and lot more features. You can connect multiple sources and you can handle unlimited millions of data. Can we have unlimited data in Excel? No, there is some limitation.
No, it will not work. It will be slow, very slow, if we
Let
have
me ask.
large data.
I'm also from retail background. So our data customer bases are very high, sir. So year on year comparison, so we can attach 2 to 3 Excels like that you mean to say.
Yeah, tell me. What is your
So
question?
one
Basha?
question, quick question. Yeah, the you mentioned the tool. The name of the tool you showed is a query editor tool. Is that what you said?
Power Query Editor. Yes, you can see
Power
the
Query Editor.
title here.
Now, using the Power Query Editor, I can actually update data in the underlying entities or tables.
Yes.
Okay.
Replace values. You can
Okay.
modify the values. You can update the values.
Okay.
Anything you can do. Okay. Next, there is a DAX language in Power BI. I told DAX contains lot of categories of functions. Okay. So like mathematical functions, DAX full form is data analysis expressions. And we have mathematical functions, aggregation functions, text functions, logical functions, like that different categories of functions we have. So let us see one example. Suppose in my data, I have current salary and previous salary. If I want to calculate how much increment each person got, so we need to write a DAX formula for that. Take a new column. You can give some name to the column, increment or salary hike, whatever you want.
Sir, how
How
to
do
add
we
new
calculate
column,
the
sir?
percentage? Uh-huh.
Sir, how to add new column?
In the modeling menu, there is a new column option. Current
Current
salary,
salary minus previous salary divided by previous salary.
yeah, percentage with respect to previous salary.
Yes, sir.
After writing the formula, press enter key. See, the calculated value is also calculated value is also added in the list of columns. You can use in any bar chart, pie chart, anywhere. Like this. Now this report is showing current salary, previous salary, and percentage of. So Umesh
The
got
same way we can
12.5%. Hmm?
calculate the gross profit or something with the sales and cost value, and we can use that formula in different reports.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
If you load that sales
So
data, you
after
can.
adding table, you click on DAX. Sir. How you are adding this function DAX
Yeah,
formula?
modeling and a new column. There are
Then
new columns, new tables, new measures. We have to write a DAX formula or DAX expression, calculate the values, and then we have to use in the reports. Did you
Okay.
get some
So
idea?
no, I didn't. Um, I just want to make sure you got my question. My question was, can we write scripts like if I want to write if condition or case statements, does DAX allow that or no?
Everything it will allow.
Okay.
Okay. You can do all calculations, all type of calculations, all type of conditions, so filters.
Okay.
Okay. So Power BI is totally development of reports, practicing, development of reports. Everything is totally free. You can download for free and install and you can start practicing. But if you want to do business means if you want to give access to your report over internet to some client, if you want to give access to your client, that is not free. If that is also free, Microsoft will get zero money. So the nice thing is they have given everything, development, practicing, everything for free of cost. But if you want to send it to your business client, you have to take license, pay money, and you have to take license from Microsoft. You have to take license of Power BI service. So Power BI service is for publishing and giving access in the internet.
Okay. So
Okay.
you will be sharing any this thing link or for that?
No service license. I will show you.
Achha.
I will show you how to publish steps and all. Practically, I will show you. I also don't have a premium company level license, but I have a simple license where I can demonstrate. I can demonstrate how to do that practically. Okay. So which one you should learn? With coding or without coding? See, some people may be interested in coding. Some people
Which will
may
you
feel that
think will be beneficial for us?
definitely always coding only will be having more high opportunities, high salaries.
So
Without coding,
I think
who will do without coding means, so if people think that you cannot do coding means you need a lot of work, lot of practice. If you feel
Now,
you cannot do, hmm,
okay, you okay? The Python here. How long does it take to learn Python?
Python data analytics part we are providing in 45 days, 5.5 weeks. But Python is very vast. We are focusing on data analytics. Python
So
means
Python. Okay,
Python
so
gaming is there. Python web development is there. Python development is there. Python is very vast. There is no single Python word or single Python job. There is nothing like a Python developer. They will call Python front end developer, Python API developer, Python backend developer, Python game developer, Python data
So
analyst.
Chandrasekhar, keeping in mind, like since we are not developer, I mean, where we can use in day to day our job profiles. So will it be beneficial for that? Like we are not developer, we are like in shared services.
Hmm. Yeah, but what about your interest level and confidence? It
The
will be
interest level is.
if you are new also, if you can
Mhm.
put effort and if you can put effort and practice, yes, you can go for Python. But if you cannot put effort and practice, don't go for coding. Take simple things like Power BI, Tableau.
so
Okay.
Python. Are you going to cover the Python analytics in this course?
No, if you ask me to teach Python course, yes, I will teach. That is optional. Your wish. Tableau also I don't cover, but you can opt for it. You can ask for. You can speak to Visualpath. You can ask for Tableau. You can ask for Python. Whatever you want.
Okay.
Right now, they told me you want Python Power BI course.
Okay.
Tableau and Python, you can speak to Visualpath and you can confirm with them.
And you said how long is Python analytics in 45 days, is it?
5.5 weeks. Yeah.
Okay.
Power BI SQL 5.5 weeks. Python 5.5 weeks. Totally 2.5 months. Total data analytics is 2.5 months.
Okay.
So
Sir,
Chandrasekhar,
duration for Tableau, sir.
I would need one favor. Like it is on a daily basis from 8 a.m. Right?
8:15 to 9:15 a.m.
So is there any other time slots? Like our office starts from 9, so that that might be a challenge. I spoke to Mitali as well.
Okay.
In
Office starts from 9 means what time up to what time you will be available at home?
um like I start my day from 8 a.m.
Yeah, morning 6:10
Yeah.
a.m. we can go. But it is not about you. I know all of you will ask different timings. That is a big challenge. So you can speak to Visualpath regarding timings. Options I will tell you. You can speak to Visualpath. Morning 6:10 a.m. to 7 a.m. is free. This is also free. This slot is also free.
Okay.
And morning 10:35 a.m. to 11:35 a.m. That is also free. Or night 9:15 p.m. to 10:15 p.m. also free.
Okay, one other question now. You know, data warehousing, is it also part of Power BI?
No, that is a bigger course than Power BI. ETL tools, Informatica is there, Snowflake is there. Data warehousing is bigger subject than Power BI.
Okay,
Informatica is there, Talent is there, Ab initio is there, Snowflake is there.
okay.
Many data warehousing tools in the market. Yeah. But yes, data warehousing concept we will use. What we will use? We don't develop any data warehouse, but we will use data warehouse in Power BI. I will show you that.
You mean as a
Data
source
warehouse.
of data
Mm,
to pull
yeah,
data and report?
correct, correct. As a source we will use.
Okay.
Sir, I have a question.
Mm.
Basically, I have two questions. Do you have any batch on weekends? And also, you will, as a practice, do we have any project or something? Like,
Yes,
and
yes.
what type of data? That will be bank transactions data or retail transactions data. What type of data will cover in that practice project?
I have a sample sales data, sample employee data, and you
Okay,
also can send if you have any sample data, you can send.
sure.
But don't send data related to years project. One project we did in Accenture, it went on 5 years. So don't send large project data. If you have any
Yeah,
of you
sure.
have any simple data, if any of you have any simple data, you can send. 3 years project, 5 years project data, we cannot handle here.
Yeah, of course.
Can you send some data, Ahmad Ali? Any
Yeah,
sample
like
data? But you have to check if it is confidential in your company, you may not send it. If it is not
oh,
confidential, you
yes,
can
if
try.
I have to send, I'll make some changes. I can generalize it, not, specific
Ah,
about the company.
yeah.
If I can try about it. I have to work on it. I have to change the figures, the names and all. Let me
Names
let me
and all
check.
you can see.
How long is this Power BI course?
Yeah, 5.5 weeks. Total course,
And we have,
uh,
yeah,
total course 2.5 months. Power BI SQL 5.5 weeks.
like we will be learning both things. Are these are two different things? Or what? Like Power BI and SQL are two different things. Or how we are
Yeah,
doing?
as I told, SQL is compulsory. Whatever you learn or whatever interview or whatever course, whatever the job in software field, for every technology, SQL is compulsory. So I am
Okay.
covering SQL also. If you join Power BI also, I will cover some first few classes. I will take SQL only.
Okay, sir. And
I'm
do
sure.
you have any weekend classes are like which you take only on weekends? Do you have anything like that?
Yeah, yeah. What I am telling is, yes, weekend is also there, but not only for you. If you only come, we cannot start training. If all of you,
Yeah.
all five members are ready
Yeah,
for weekend,
I'm also in for the week like Saturday and Sunday. You can stretch the timings as well, like 1 to 2 hours. That will.
weekend 1 to 2 hours.
No, no, like if it is on weekend, you can take more hours also. That is fine for me at least. But if it is on
Yeah,
weekend,
yeah.
we can have.
That actually, Instead of individually, yeah, individually everybody will ask different time. So timing, you discuss with that visual path.
Sure, sir. Sure.
Okay, I'm sorry,
So
I didn't
right
catch.
now, right now we don't have any weekend batch. Okay, right now we have these 5 options.
Okay, one question, quick question. Sorry, I didn't catch fully what you said. You said 5.5 weeks, and also you said
Hmm.
2.5 months. So, what is being covered in 5.5 weeks, and what is covered in 2.5 months? Sorry.
2.5 months including Python.
Okay, okay,
If you
including
combine
Python.
both, yeah, it is 2.5. And if you add Tableau also 5.5 weeks. But you
Okay,
are if you already if you learn Power BI, again you don't need 5.5 weeks for Tableau,
okay,
because Tableau is
Sir,
also similar thing.
sir, if
okay.
you want to
Totally,
go with Tableau, is it possible? If you want to go with Tableau,
yeah, yeah, possible. Any possibility, I need more than one person. If one person asks for Tableau, may not be possible.
Sir, and sir, what is the mostly used reporting tool in the market right now? These Power BIs, we have Click, we have Tableau. What is the
Power,
mostly used reporting tool?
Power BI only leading. Both are
Okay,
leading, Power BI and Tableau also. But we can say Power BI is the more user friendly, more easy to use, easy to learn.
okay.
So you selected the right one. Power BI is the right one.
Yes.
So in this options, any of you okay for all these options? Sorry, all of you okay for any of these 4 options?
no, sir,
Night I'm okay, sir.
before 8 we are okay, sir. Before 8 we are okay. But after
Morning
8,
before 8
it's a
means
bit,
morning 6 to 7 okay for you? 6:10 to 7. It is not 1 hour, because 6 to 7 we generally don't take. 10 minutes it will be less cut off. 6:10 to 7.
9:15 to 10:15 is best, sir. At night.
Night, ah?
Yes.
That could be
For
better
my,
for
my
me as
purview,
well.
9:15 to 10:15 is best for me.
Okay, okay. All of you okay for night 9:15?
I am also in for that.
Okay,
For
okay.
me also, sir. Night time is okay for me.
Okay, good, very good. So let us
Any
inform to
morning classes,
Malati.
sir?
Hello Malati, are you there? Hello Visual Path. I think they are not at the computer. Sure, then let us fix the night 9:15. If all of you okay for night 9:15. Monday to Friday classes will be Monday to Friday, and this
Sir,
will
how
be
will be the growth as a Power BI or Tableau data analyst?
how will be?
How will be the growth? Growth.
Yeah, it is very good. Definitely, every field there is a need of Power BI Tableau. Take a
But I
bank, retail business, finance business, or even education also. Every business data analyst is required nowadays.
Yeah, but I see they are considering this as in secondary skill, not as in primary skill.
What is primary skill they are asking?
So either the programming language, Python, or any database, or cloud, or data scientist. I mean, role, and then along with that, they are considering Tableau and Power BI as a secondary skill set.
Not like that. Not like that. Only
Hmm.
Power BI Tableau also there are many jobs. But yes, when comparing to Python,
Hmm.
yes, people will say this is secondary only because Python is definitely more demanding, more features,
Hmm.
more useful. You cannot. There is no comparison between Python and Power BI. Power BI
Okay.
is just a tool, just a tool. You
Yes.
can use whatever is there in Power BI, but in Python is not like that. You can create your own styles, your own applications.
Hmm.
There is no limit.
Sir,
If you have creativity, you can do anything in programming.
sir, Python required any, IT background to learn, or non-IT background
Definitely,
people also can learn?
IT background is not required. IT background, if you have, it will be definitely plus point. If you don't have IT background, you know what you need for Python? Lot of interest, lot of hard work is required. If you are ready to work hard and if you are interested, then you can start. If you have
Okay,
already programming background, it will be a little bit easy. If you don't have programming background also, daily if you practice examples, daily if you show interest. See, one thing I want to say is, suppose if I discuss 10 points, if I discuss 10 points today, if you understand only, so Power BI, if I discuss 10 points, you may understand 9 points. Python, if I discuss 10 points, if you don't have if you don't know what is Windows, what is computer also, you may understand 5 points. But you should continue. Important thing is, if you attend one class and if you jump, Python learning never possible. If you don't have IT background, you have to what you should have more patience,
okay,
and you have to
okay,
wait for some weeks. Then you will definitely understand the things. Without any background, don't expect in the first Python class, you should understand everything. Slowly, you will start understanding.
okay,
So, if you have that patience and interest, you
okay,
can wait for few
okay,
days,
sir.
few weeks, and start practicing. Then you can, without background, also you can try Python. But
Okay, sir.
if you
Thank you.
say if you don't have that patience or interest, better to go for no coding options like Power BI.
Okay, sure.
Think of yourself whether you have that interest and no commitment. Daily, can you spend some time, Ahmad Ali, for Python?
Mm, like daily, like sir, like at least 1 hour. If I really want to learn, I have to at least make 2 3 hours. Like 1 hour would not be sufficient, I think, because I'm not from IT background. So I have to think about my schedule and all, because my I'll be free around 6 o'clock. Around, I don't know, 6 o'clock as per India time. So in evening, morning I cannot because I have to run for few things. So evening
No,
only I'll be free.
at least alternating
So
day or
please,
once in a 2 3 days, you have to Python. You will forget after few classes. If you forget first class, there is no use.
that requires a lot of practice and all. I'll think about it. I'm not
Yeah, yeah,
making any decisions about it right now. I'll think about it.
yeah.
And one thing, sir, one question I had related to Power BI only, like you have said, we have to, uh, you know, attach data. We have to import data through Excel or through different formats in Power BI to
Hmm.
prepare dashboards and reports. Like
Hmm.
what I want to know, like on everyday basis, like if I want to make some sales reports or some analysis reports, every day I have to run from my ERP and then I have to attach the data. Or does we have any auto fetching option like from our ERP, like we don't have to run the data and attach it? Do we have
Yeah.
any data fetch option in Power BI so that automatically I can play, I can make data with the live
Yes.
situation.
Yes.
I can make
Yes. Yes.
reports in the live situation. Does it possible?
Yes. Yes. What we will do in that case, we don't import any data. We will just make a connection to the database server. For that, you should use database server like SQL server or anything.
Okay.
So what we will do, we don't copy their load data into Power BI. We just make a connection to the server every day or every
Okay.
hour. Whenever you do changes in the server data, it will automatically reflect.
Okay. Okay.
Can
Okay.
we also like schedule, on a timely basis, like periodically to run a report and send it like a email or things like that?
Yeah, you can do, but that is not required for database server, because if it is automatically taking the latest data, you need not schedule. But that you need to do if you are handling with some files and all, because it cannot auto update based on some schedule. You have to update it. That you have to do all that work is required for files and all. With the database, you don't need.
So, sir, if we have any set dashboard, in our Power BI, can we have any event like end of the day, every day this dashboard should be sent to particular people in like can we have that event like set of emails if we want this dashboard to be sent? Can we have that option here in Power BI?
No, no.
If I have a saved
But there are
dashboard.
some tools. There are some tools. I think Power Automate, Power Automate, or some tools are there. Automate means you can automate this process,
Okay,
sending, or end of the every end of the day, or like that. You can do with Automate tool.
okay, got it.
Okay. So you have all of you
Have
have the
you
contact of Google Path,
have you
right?
worked
So speak to. Huh?
have you worked with any ERP data sources with Power
Mm,
BI?
no, no. I worked with, yeah, I worked in many technologies, but I never used SAP or ERP. I worked with Oracle, SQL Server, MySQL, Google Firebase.
Okay.
Sir, if we miss a class, we'll have recordings of the class, sir.
Yeah, yeah. Everyday class they will send the recording link, video recording link. So during the class, you can note down the points, or if you miss some points also, miss noting down also, you can play the video and practice.
Is it kind of gateway or something? I just checked on Google. It is showing some gateway options, so we need not to have run the data every day and import in Power BI. If we set up
Hmm.
some gateway kind
No,
of
that
thing.
no, that is search for a direct query.
Okay,
Search direct query in Google. Yeah.
okay, okay,
Okay. Thank you.
okay. Thank you
I
very
think
much.
she is not at the computer. She is not
Okay,
responding now. You can all of you have contact of her, right? Malti or somebody from Visualpath.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
So
exactly. I got it.
you confirm them about the night timing, okay?
Sure, sir. Sure, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you, sir.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot.